Good evening, everybody. Welcome to your Manchester United versus Brentford player ratings. Yes, I am back with another player ratings video where in tonight's show I'm going to give him my ratings for the starting 11, the substitutions, the manager, and also a team rating for their performances during the whole game. Now, if you like my ratings, great. If not, then I'm not bothered one bit because I am back for the next game against Fenerbahce in the Europa League. Yes, where we had that huge game against our former manager, Jose Mourinho. So we have someone in the building. Good evening to you, Daniel Knight 14, once again, and thank you for being on my other channel earlier on my football channel when I did a live watch on to Forest against Crystal Palace, where literally Forest won 1-0 against Crystal Palace. I watched Eunice Old's video when he went Potter out. You did not even play that well in the first half. No, look, the first 20 minutes, we were not great, said Daniel Knight 14. Okay, I've already admitted that we were not good. But then as the first half went on, we improved. Then obviously Brentford scored just before half time. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, here we go. Now the team's confidence is going to be on the floor. But if anything, I think that gave us momentum because in the second half, that was the best second half performance what I've seen this season. That was absolutely unbelievable. So you have to give the players credit for that second half performance. But I agree, starts the game, we did not play well at all. I mean, let's get it right here, people. Let's absolutely get the narrative right. Right. So I'm just out to get the lineup up. So now we can. Ball trolled has got the minerals. Get out here, man. Big up to you once again, Michael Chelsea FC. Thank you for joining me this evening, mate. You probably lose to West Ham. And all these fans getting giddy. If we lose to Fenerbahce or West Ham, where will they go? Oh, yeah, back hiding in their caves. I just know what his fan base are like. You know, because some fans only talk about the team when we're winning. When we're losing and that, they go hiding. But not me. I'm here if we win, draw, or lose. I will always talk about my football club, no matter what, because that shows that you are a true fan. Right, here we go. Man United versus Brentford starts in 11. Hopefully, I can find it. Lineup, here we go. Just type it in on Google. Yes, here we go. Got it. Bosh. Brilliant. Rashi is back landing it. Get on here, man. No, no way is he landing it. No way. All these fans getting giddy about number 10. I mean, get on here, man. What are we doing here, people? Seriously, what are we doing here? I mean, what? After one good game, all of a sudden our fan base are getting giddy that he's back in business. It's like, get the fuck out of here, man. Seriously. Oh, what the fucking heck are we doing here? Seriously, man. I mean, what a joke, man. But, you know, it is what it is, yeah? At the end of the day, unfortunately, fans will get giddy about it. But I'm not. I refuse to get giddy about it because I know for sure that we are not back in business just yet because, we still got a lot of work to do. I mean, we were not great in this game, especially in the first half. So, this is what fans have got to understand. This is why I never get carried away. Never, ever in a million years get giddy about my team. Because why should I get giddy about it? Because every time they fucking disappoint, don't they? Let's get the narrative right here. You can have Potter. I mean, is he Man United's standards? No, I don't think so. Oh, big up to you, Adam, once again. Thank you for joining me this evening once again, mate. And thank you for being part of the stream on my football channel. So, right, let's start off with Andre Onana. Andre Onana, I'm going to give him a 7. I thought he had another very fantastic game. He made a couple good saves, and to be honest, I think he's had a very good start this season, Andre Onana. And it's about time he started to deliver. It really is. There are no excuses whatsoever. He had to start well and that. So, yeah, you know, obviously Onana is literally had a good start this season. So, fair play. You got to give him credit, yeah? Let's see. Is that the right lineup? Honestly, the full lineup to make sure I'm getting it right. Well, I know Andre Onana was in goal, so that's obvious. Go back. Here we go. Where's the lineup? Here we go. This might be better. Where is it? Ah, here we go. Yeah, got it. This is better. This is much better now. Now we can see who really started the game. Yeah, so Onana, I'll give her 7. Diego Delo in the right back position, I'm going to give him a 7 as well. I thought he defended very well. I thought his positioning, his awareness was absolutely spot on. Now, he's not had the best of times recently, Diego Delo, but I have to give him credit in this game. Like I said, his positioning, his awareness was spot on. So that's why I'm going to give him a 7. The Lex, I'm going to give a 7 as well. I thought once again his performance was really good. And obviously, he had to come off the field eventually because he had blood pouring out of his head. But he was treated for that. And yeah, I thought he did a solid job. Good performance by D-Lit. So that's why I'm going to give him a 7. Was getting into some really good areas and helping the team a lot. So 7 for D-Lit. Johnny Evans, I'll give him a standard 6. I thought he put in a decent shift, to be honest. Johnny Evans wasn't outstanding, didn't really set the world on fire, but solid effort anyway by Johnny Evans. So 6. I like it with you on your football channel tonight, Josh, mate. Bosh, I appreciate that, Adam. Big up to you, yeah, for saying that. And on to Lissandro Martinez. I'm going to give Lissandro Martinez a solid 6 as well. You know, again, I didn't really think he was outstanding, but still had a decent game, made a couple crucial tackles. So, yep, I'm going to give Martinez a standard 6. Obviously, I think he played in the left back position. Yeah, sure he did. And obviously Casemiro started as well, which that was a bit of a surprise because you've not seen Casemiro start matches for a little while. It's such a shame to see iconic like Salzburg leave F1 with no points, their worst season in history. They had a great partnership with Ferrari, so many years, and a huge part in the Ferrari family. Ah, it's devastating, Michael, isn't it, mate? How they could end up with 0 points this season before they become Audi. I mean, my goodness me. It's just been a horrible season for Kick Sauber, hasn't it? And I agree, they were parts of the Ferrari family, so such a shame it really is. I appreciate that, Adam. Thanks, mate. Casemiro, I'm going to give him a standard 6. I thought he had a decent game, to be honest. Again, I do feel though with Casemiro, his legs are gone, but fair play. He did a solid job. Oh, good evening to you, Hayden Cox. Thank you for joining me this evening, mate. Much appreciated. So far, we've done Andre Nana. I gave him a 7. Diego Delo, I gave a 7. Delict, I also gave him a 7 as well. Evans, I gave a 6. Martinez, I gave a 6. And I've just given Casemiro a 6 as well. But decent performance by Casemiro, so fair play. Christian Eriksen, I'm going to give him a 7. I mean, I thought his work rate once again was absolutely outstanding. And he's literally been one of our star players so far this season, Christian Eriksen. I mean, what's a turnaround in form? Literally, a lot of Manchester United fans are saying, "Oh, get rid of him. Oh, he's not good enough. His time here is done. This and that. His legs are gone." But he is proving a lot of Manchester United fans wrong this season with his work rate. So big up to Christian Eriksen. Yeah, for that. Fair play. 7. Again, brilliant. A lot of your fans have said they are balls rolled in after this win versus Brentford. Have been in good form. Oh, get in a bin, yeah. Seriously, get in the bin. What, after one win, the fans who were balls rolled out are balls rolled in all of a sudden? Nah, get the fuck out of here, man. Not with me. That's not going to work. With me. Balls rolled out for me still. Nothing changes. Maybe if we win the next, say, what, 8, 9, or 10 games in a row now, maybe, just maybe, we could reassess the situation. But nothing has changed for me. Bald, rolled out. So you can cry some more, mutants, yeah? Any fans thinking, oh, you're being harsh on the two. You're being too harsh on the ball trolls. Cry. I don't care. It's as simple as that. This is my very own YouTube channel. So I can do whatever I jolly well like on this YouTube channel. So what if I am the ball trolled out? Who cares? Uh, but why are you so brutal? Shall I tell you why, Hayden Cox? Because I have elite high standards. That's why, mate. Like what you have with Southampton as well. You have very, 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 very high standards, don't you? Like with Man United, I have extremely high standards. Because why, oh, why should I accept mediocrity? Because I will not accept mediocrity in my football club. Let's get it right here, people, yeah? Never in a million years will I accept mediocrity. On to, we'll do number 8 next. The captain, number 8. I'm going to give number 8 a solid 6. I mean, I don't think he had his best game, but he definitely did not have his worst game either. So, yeah, that's why I'm going to give the captain a standard 6. But he did claim an assist. So, fair play to number 8 for getting that assist. But like I said, it wasn't outstanding. So, that's why I'm only going to give him a solid 6. On to Garnacho. I'm going to give Garnacho a 7. I thought Garnacho was absolutely fantastic. Running down the wing, trying to make things happen, playing for that Manchester United badge. I thought he had a really good game, Garnacho. His movement were great, as I said, brilliant. So fair play to Garnacho, 7 for you. On to number 10. Number 10's rating is I'm going to give number 10 a very respectable, solid 7. I mean, I thought he had a very good game, to be honest. Now, he's so much more better on the right wing than the left wing. So, if you are listening to Ball Troll, to make sure you carry on playing number 10 on the right wing, yeah, because he does a much better job. You see a much more creative side to number 10 on the right wing. And on the left, it just doesn't work. But on the right, he does a phenomenal job. So fair play, yeah. But I'm not all of a sudden going to be one of them fans saying, "Oh, number 10's back in business, this and that." No, 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 people. Calm it down, yeah. Literally, just take a moment and relax, yeah, because it could all go south for number 10 again. I mean, I hope he is back in business because it's about fucking time he's back in business. I mean, let's get it right here. It's been too long since number 10 has gone on a consistent run. It's nowhere near acceptable. But why don't you call Bruno, Anthony, and Rashford by their names? It's because literally, if they are in my badge books, they get called their shirt numbers. So literally, look, I've not been number 10's biggest fan recently, but he had a very good game against Brentford. So fair play. Credit where it's due, yeah? On to Razas Hoyland. Razas Hoyland, I am going to give him a 7. That was a very, very good goal he scored. And yeah, I thought it's overall a very good performance by Razas Hoyland. So 7 for him. Not always his biggest fan, but fair play. I thought he had a really good game as well. So 7. See, Mr. Joshy J can give credit. I'm not brutal all the time. The only reason why I'm brutal, it's because I care about my football club. But if you perform well in that, I will praise you. But if you do shit, I will call you out. It's as simple as that at the end of the day, yeah? Let's get the narrative right here, people. I will call you out if you have a bad game, because that's what makes you a true football fan. But if you do well, I'll give you credit. But 21 has a sad past, and the ball trolled says he's suffering from mental health problems. So just back him. I mean, look, if 21 is suffering from mental health, then I hope he's getting the right help and support. But yeah, it could be another PR spin, couldn't it? We just don't know these things. It's either true or another PR narrative. We're just going to have to wait and see. I'm still mega seething with my team. I don't doubt it, Hayden Cox. Nowhere near sustainable by your side. You must have been so pissed off and angry because your team cannot keep doing this because it's an immediate return back to the championship, unfortunately, for you guys. But if you can just get a bit of confidence in the team, get them scoring and that, then you could still finish about 17th. But you have to get a win soon, pronto. Otherwise, you're done, mate. You're dusted. Back to the EFL Championship, your team goes, unfortunately. But, I guess at least your team were winning games in the EFL Championship. Like, it's so bad how your team is so close to getting their first win in the season, but they just cannot get over the line, can they? We have thrown away 8 points on winning positions this season. Nowhere near fucking acceptable. I completely agree with you, Hayden Cox. It's nowhere near sustainable or acceptable by your team. Let's get the narrative right here. Yeah. It's like your team cannot keep doing this. Otherwise, if your team keeps doing this, then Russell Martin's going to lose his job, but then whoever you bring in next could still have the same amount of problems if your players cannot find the back of the net. It's like you're very close, but for you, it must be so annoying and so jarring that your team keeps throwing it away. A lot of our fans are Martin out now. Oh, wow. I'm not surprised, because your team were in the relegation zone yet to get their first win in the season. What about you? Are you marching out yet? Because you said to me in our private chat that if you lose, you would be marching out. Or were you happy that you were 2-0 up, but seeing that you lost 3-2? What do you think? Are you marching in or marching out, mate? Or are you still split between the two? But let's get on to the substitutions. Victor Lindelof, he came on as well. I'll give him a solid 6. He did decent when he came on. Mascherari, well, originally he was meant to be out of action for 2 months, but wasn't able to play. So, yep, 6 for him. Ugrote, solid 6 as well. The reason why Ugrate came on was because Casemiro went off injured. Sirski, I'll give him a solid 6 as well. And 21, if he came on, which I think he did, I'll give him a solid 6 as well. So that's the substitutions done. The ball ruled for the team selection. I'm going to give the ball ruled an 8 out of 10. I was very happy with the starting lineup. I thought we set up very well, and it was great to see number 10 on the right and Ganacho on the left because I believe that system works. The team's performance. Now, the first 20 minutes of the game was not good. We were struggling to get a foothold in the game, but the second half, the team was absolutely outstanding. I could not fault this team whatsoever in the second half. So, to take things into account and consideration, the team rating I'm going to give them is a 7 out of 10. If we started the game off better, it probably would have been an 8 or 9, but because we had a bit of a sluggish start, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Like I say, if you like these ratings, great. If not, then I'm not bothered one bit because I am back for the Fenerbahce game anyway. We are dominating games, so just keep conceding late fucking goals. Anthony Taylor is a prick. He was corrupt Saturday. I think Wolves will go down with Southampton, Josh, mate. Possibly, that's what maybe happened. I mean, it's not looking good for Wolves, though, is it? Let's get the narrative right here. They are in big trouble. I am Martin in just. Oh, fair enough. So you're still sticking with your manager for now then. Fair play. Southampton will get relegated, but they are not as bad, like say Burnley and Sheffield United from last season. I agree. I think Southampton actually play really good football, but they just need to get that first win of the season, to give them a fighting chance. But the longer it goes on, then it's going to get more peak, isn't it, for Southampton, unfortunately? Man United go to Wolves on Boxing Day this year, Josh, mate. Oh, do they? That's interesting. And yeah, I mean, Molineux, that's not always been the kind ground to Manchester United, is it? And obviously, they conceded late to Man City, but Man City were not at their best yesterday. So I don't understand why Wolves didn't give them more of a game because Man City were not great, I tell you. But they still found a way and won the game because it's what elite teams do, isn't it? You can have a shit game, but still come out on top and win the game, which they did. Whether it should have been a goal or not yesterday is a completely different matter. John Stones got a winner, so it is what it is at the end of the day. I am the sporting director out at Chelsea. They are so mid table. Yeah, I would agree. Like I said, mate, City way next, and if we get anything, I'll strip naked and run down the beach. In other words, there's no chance of us getting anything there. I mean, look, like I said, Wolves, I'm surprised they didn't go for it more against Man City because they weren't great. So it's like if Man City aren't quite on it, your side should just go for it. But then problem is, if you get caught on the break by the goal machine, it could end up to be a cricket score, couldn't it? Manchester City looked lost in midfield and flat without Rodri. Man City's under 12s would beat us. I mean, they have not looked so good, have they, since Rodri's got injured? You take Rodri out of the team, they've literally lost the creative side, and we've already seen that they've definitely lost the creative side of things, which is a real blow for the Man City team. But, Pep, he'll probably find a way through still, won't he? I like Wolves because that's my dad's team, mate. Ah, that's interesting. Fair play to your dad being a Wolves fan. I mean, he can't be very happy the situation they're in at the moment, but as long as he remains loyal to his team, then I guess, nothing to really worry about, is there, at the end of the day? But Mr. Joshua J, why aren't you balls rolled in after his tactical masterclass versus Brentford? Because one game, mate, does not change my opinion. Let's get the narrative right here. Maybe do it for the next 8 or 10 games, then maybe, just maybe, we could rethink things here and actually think, oh, has he found the right system? Is this going to be the turning point? But until I see it, balled, ruled out. Nothing has changed for me whatsoever. My dad said Wolves are going down, Josh, mate. I mean, honesty from your dad. Let's get the narrative right here. At least your dad's being honest, mate. So fair play to your dad. Absolutely fair play. But wow, unbelievable how all of a sudden a lot of our fan base are getting so excited that all of a sudden we could be back in business. It's like, no, 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 people, yeah. Calm it down a little bit. Stop falling for the PR and stop with the trust the process thing, because to me it's not to trust the process, it's go with your gut instincts. Like this manager who is the manager right now, he may be your manager, but he's not my manager. So literally you are trusting your own process. Let's get the narrative right here, because I will not trust the process. So you can either get on board with it or cry. I don't care, because literally I am not changing anytime soon, and I will not be bullied into submission by anybody. Whether you are a loyal subscriber, a new subscriber, it's just not happening. I will stand my ground here. Yeah, literally, I will stand my ground. I will not be influenced by anybody whatsoever. After City away, we have everyone at home and Wolves away. If we don't win any of these games, then I will be marching out. Oh, no doubt about it. He would have to go. But yeah, I can see the Wolves manager getting sacked soon. Everton ball trolled rubbish in his press conferences. Oh, banger mash waffle, mate. Honestly, so much PR bollocks he speaks about. Ball trolled is an amazing gaffer. Only joking. Yeah, I know you're only joking, but it's like, yes, I will enjoy the win against Brentford, but I'm taking nothing for granted at the end of the day. ETH said you can still win the title. Okay, mate, good on, good on. That's what Give Me Sport said. Oh my god, Give Me Sport. My goodness sake, literally, how much bollocks do they talk? They also chat a lot of shit as well. That is just laughable, man. What, you really think we could still compete for the title when we're 11th place in the Premier League? Get the fuck out of here, man. What are we doing here, people? Yeah? Seriously, what the fucking heck are we doing here? Yeah, after I finish, mate, after I finish this stream, probably go on for about another, what, 7 minutes, then I'm done for the night, because I need to give my voice a rest, because I was live on my football channel for 2 hours. I'd done an F1 video on my F1 channel. Now I'm streaming on my main channel. Work rate, see, the best never rest. And me, I keep on putting in the work rate, keep on putting in the graft, because I care about my YouTube community. Would you take fifth? I mean, realistically, I would still like top four, but fifth, that would not be too bad at all. Fifth place and another trophy, perfect. To me, that would be the perfect season. But if we get no trophy and finish fifth, then I say it's not the end of the world. But if we finish eighth, seventh, or sixth, I will not be happy one bit. How much money you got for YouTube, Josh, mate? Uh, so far this month, I have made £2.50 for a super chat and a channel membership. So £2.50, which for the first payout, my first ever payout, that is some going. So yeah, I'm very happy about that, and no doubt about it, it will increase in the future. But I am new to this YouTube program, this partnership program. So It will take a little bit of time. Will be a Champions League spot. I mean, say if we won the Europa League, then obviously we will be in the Champions League, won't we? Because the winners of the Europa League go into the Champions League. So it wouldn't matter, even if we finished outside the top four. Win the Europa League, we got a place in the Champions League. To me, that would be ideal, the ideal target. But we'll wait and see what happens. We will wait and see. If you don't get out of Europa League group stages, how seething would you be? Oh, mate, I'll be fucking fuming. Because that, to me, would just be nowhere near sustainable. Not for the standards of Man United Football Club. I mean, let's get the narrative right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely have it right. But yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous, man, honestly, how all of a sudden our fan base is getting carried away after one win. I mean, only our second or third win this season, and our fans are getting carried away. No, 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 people. Just remain calm, cool, composed, and collecting. That would be my advice to Manchester United fans. But why do you point to the ceiling? It's because, I want to show passion that I mean it when I say I have elite high standards. Like your elite standards. Thank you, Hayden Cox. Why would you want to trust the process when Arsenal won nothing and will not trust and I will not trust the process at Chelsea and all the nonsense and crap. Same with Man United, mate. I will not trust the process. It's called trust the protest. Facts, absolute facts. Love this, mate. Ha ha. But yeah, I'll check that out in a few minutes, Hayden Cox, because you know, go on for another 3 minutes and call it a night. But you know, let's wait and see what happens against Fenerbahce. Yeah, it won't be easy because Jose Mourinho would love to get one over us, wouldn't he? I mean, let's get the narrative right here. An ex-Man United manager would love to get one over Manchester United. Now, the last time Jose Mourinho went to Old Trafford, right? I mean, I think we're playing away from home, but obviously he won 6-1 with Tottenham against us when we're down to 10 men. I mean, that was an absolute embarrassment by my team that day. Nowhere near sustainable. Like Joshua, mate, big up to you for tonight, mate. Yeah, was what when we lost it? Oh, mate, honestly, I was absolutely seething. Yeah, I'll reply to that in a bit, mate. I saw you did, so yeah, I will reply to that comment. But yeah, that was nowhere near good enough that day. We got embarrassed, outclassed, down to 10 men. And what hurt the most was it was an ex Man United manager what absolutely hammered us. Oh, mate, the Green Army. Mate, my goodness, that's nowhere near good enough. Yet, where they go and get results against Sunderland, Luton, then they fucking go and lose 5-0 to Cardiff, who are literally in like the relegation zone. I mean, what the fuck, man? It's nowhere near good enough. Wayne Rooney better turn that team a new asshole because I want the Green Army to bounce back this week. I really do. Show the fans, they owe it to the fans. Oh, I know you were, mate. I mean, obviously, I had my reasons why I wasn't seeing, but I was more mad at them the day after, mate. My birthday, I wasn't seeing him with them, but the day after, I was more frustrated when Manchester United Old Trafford is falling down. Yes, it is thanks to the Glazers. Pricks, honestly. Absolute pricks. But anyway, I am wrapping this up now, people. Big up to every single one of you lying and locked in this evening. Much appreciated. I will be back tomorrow with a preview for the Fenerbahce game. And if the ball's ruled has done a press conference, I will be doing press conference reaction as well. But if it's on Wednesday, then we'll do it on Wednesday. But big up to every single one of you. And thank you all so much for watching. Have a good rest of the night. Bosh! Cheers, Michael.ChelseaFC. I appreciate that, mate. Goodbye, all.